Retail package victim to budget cuts. The Motorola Moto S Play arrives in a plain box made of thin cardboard. Other than the phone, you'll find a USB to microSD cable and an account adapter, and that's it. There's no headset, but the more expensive Moto X style model didn't come with one either, so it's hardly a surprise. We have mixed feelings about the supplied account adapter. The smartphone supports fast charging, which would be great for topping up that huge 3630 mAh battery. However, the bundled unit outputs a modest 1150 mAh. Motorola Moto X Play 360-degree spin. The Moto X Play measures 148 x 75 x 10.9 mm, which makes for a reasonably compact footprint. The OnePlus 2 and Asus Zepho 2 ZE 551 ml are both 3 to 4 mm taller. Actually, even the premium-built Samsung Galaxy A7 is taller, and only the LG G3 is a couple of millimeters shorter. The Moto X Play weighs 169 grams, which is more or less the same as the Asus and OnePlus models. Higher-end smartphones like the LG G3/G4 hover in the 150s, while the Galaxy A7 is even lighter at 141 grams. Hardware overview, controls, handling. The Motorola Moto X Play is a device for the budget-conscious, and that means they had to use a polycarbonate body. Of course, that's not necessarily a bad thing, and many users will favor it over a more fragile glass construction or a heavier metal one. The plastic body has a shiny frame that goes around the sides. It's light gray on the black model and silver on the white model. It's supposed to look like metal but doesn't quite succeed in doing that and looks quite chintzy, especially on the white model. Motorola is big on looks, customize RTO, and in the case of the Moto X Play that's led to a peculiar decision. The back cover is removable, and removing it gives access to nothing in particular. Now, we admit we're guilty of splashing a few water droplets on our review unit, all in the good cause of snapping this nice image above, and a few hours later we found water droplets sitting under the back cover. The phone lived through just fine, but the back panel clearly won't keep any liquids away from the internals. Let's hope the aero coating on the internals can hold its own as advertised. Just to make it crystal clear, Motorola explicitly states that this phone is not waterproof. The camera module is a good millimeter or more recessed into the insert, which is twofold. On the positive side, it should keep that lens nice and safe, but being only about 5 mm in diameter, the crater of sorts has to be cleaned with more care when it does get dirty. We do appreciate the safety-first approach, though. The facade is also shared between the three, in principle. It's only the Moto X style that has actual stereo speakers. On the Moto G and Moto X Play, the top slit is earpiece only, the bottom is the loudspeaker. It may be a single one, but is front-firing nonetheless, always a good thing. The micro USB port is the only thing on the bottom of the phone, the mic is housed behind the loudspeaker slit. In the hand, the Moto X Play feels lighter than expected, largely because the bulk of it creates a wrong first impression. Actually, the thickness is nowhere near being a burden. The curvature of the back makes for a very natural grasp of the handset. The soft texture back provides plenty of grip, too.